Hey guys, welcome back to Civilization 6 Rise and Fall as Hojo Tokimune of Japan. Alright, so we have Casus Belli here with Tamiris. We are going to pursue an alliance with the United States for no other reason than we can. And he doesn't even have to pay us. Alright, thank you, sir. And how are we doing with Pedro here? Renew alliance. Great idea. Okay, we can do that. And Shaka is our competitive ally for science victory, although it looks like we're going to be able to pull it off because we have kind of pretty much just disrupted his whole, his production and his spaceports, and we're going to keep doing that. And see if we can't make it through. See if we can't remain friends with him and our neighbors throughout the game. Of course, Tamiris, there's always going to be somebody in the game that's going to come after you. But as I mentioned in a previous video, it's so nice when your adversary is kind of your neighbor, especially towards the end of the game. Because if you need to go after him, they're right next door to you, as opposed to, like, if we had to go after Tamiris, let's say like Tamiris was like leading in culture and we had to go all the way over there to stop her from her culture, that would be very annoying. Especially with as many, I mean, we got so few cities. We have 3, 6, 7 cities, and that's like the minimum that you really want in Civ 6. 7 cities is the minimum that you would want. And of course, the more cities you have, the more you succeed. So here you have it. We have only 7 cities yet. We're still the leader. Fortunately for us. Let's see. We could work this hill. Let's see, is there something down here we needed to work on? Yeah, see, we got a hill here. Not that that matters. Let's focus on our capital. Because we've got this hill that we can work on. That was that hill, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. And I think I'm going to have him just do science too. We're just going to cook science. See if we can't burn our way through it. I don't think we can finish the game in this segment. But we're getting darn close. We need 7 more turns to get to nanotechnology. And then... you want some oil? Have some oil. And then that'll be it. I don't think we might be able to finish it this game. This segment. And there is more disruption. We can work that hill up there. There we go. Sabotaged it again. Nice. And you can... no great works in that city. Okay, well, let's... foment unrest. Because we don't need any tech. I don't think it would boost our science, will it? Including... Okay, so... Steal 1 boost, including stealth technology. What? Steal 1 boost. Well, if it'll give us boost to science, we'll boost it. And he's protecting... our city here, which is kind of weird that we've not had a spy affecting either the spaceport or the production, which is kind of interesting. Normally they're like going way after you, especially as far ahead as we are right now, with only 3 more things to get. Normally they're like going crazy or declaring war. But you know, obviously the United States is not going to do anything to us because he's got 2 cities and he's barely hanging on. They were both flashing for pressure from us. Now see, they just stole a tech boost from Kyoto, which is no big deal to me. All right, so there we're gonna get. Now we're gonna get our 5-year plan. Here's our anti-aircraft, which we probably won't need, but let's put him down here because he does have a bomber. I don't think war is gonna be necessary, but he's got like 2 bombers right here, I think. Modern. We've not upgraded because it just isn't necessary. And if we were being threatened, then I would probably upgrade to kind of deter it. But since we're not being threatened, I'm not worried about it. Science, science, science. There's our trade route. We'll definitely take a trade route. Okay, we can do a new government if we want to, but I don't. Alright, so let's get our new 5-year plan. Alright, that would be our new policy is what I was going to say. So it's 100% science and industrial zone. We don't need, really don't need any food. We don't need any units. We could do that too, just to get the amenities and housing. Why not? So we could finish it this segment, even if we go say like a little longer than usual. That's not going to happen. It's a shame we couldn't get at least, you know, to the medium level of disliking. What's this? My troops are nearly passing by, but they've always been there. Oh, target Tamiris. Oh, no.
All material things.
Tamiris is not bothering me. I was kind of thinking that was going to be against us. Oh, we were able to steal some great works. Nice. Alright, so it looks like we have both the spaceport has been disrupted and the industrial zone has been disrupted, or, you know, production. So I guess we could steal more works. Not that it matters. We don't really need to deny him of culture. Catherine has been defeated. Oh, Carthage. Catherine. Carthage. I was going to say Catherine. What? Catherine's not in this game. Unfriendly. Denounced. Okay. I was just looking at something there. Nothing major. All right, so next turn, 30 turns. Game didn't even have 30 turns left in it. Oh, look at that! And we weren't even going for science. I didn't even think to check it, but we'll grab it. That means that as soon as we get 3 turns, as soon as we get nanotechnology, the game's over. So 7 turns and the game will be over. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to finish this game. Let's just hit science. Have to say that this was a very fun game. I mean, for Emperor difficulty, things could not have been better with just 7 cities. So pretty happy. That just goes to show you how awesome Japan is. Here's our little architect. Well, let's just go work Rios and see how mad they get at us. But it was a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess one of the big bonker head mistakes was not getting the scientist that allows us to speed up the spaceport. We lost that to Shaka. That was just a bonehead move on my part. Well, I mean, there's just... Don't worry about it, dude. Let's send everything to Kyoto to wind it down. We're just going to keep him available for that each turn just because I want to make absolutely sure that we're not overlooking anything. And our little guy here, he can... I don't know. What can he do? Can he go work something over here maybe? Yeah, let's just work the little rainforest there, I guess. So there, we've got disrupted the rocketry. We got some error score. Tamires has been targeted for an emergency. I couldn't care less. And here, we'll just pump more science and just make it even that much faster. And let's escape. Oh no, we failed. Oh, he was killed. That's awful. He took one for the team. Oh, there's a unit on there. How incredibly annoying is that? Anyway. So we didn't have to go to war this entire game. That is kind of amazing. I mean, in retrospect, I mean, you can see the thing about Civ 6 is you can play it so many ways. There's like, I don't know. I don't want to say there's a wrong way to play the game. Obviously, there's always a wrong way to kind of do something. I guess in a way, I don't know if wrong is the correct term. I guess you could say good, better, or best, or you could make some pretty poor decisions. That's funny. We're going to go to his own city to be able to get production for ourselves. But yeah, there's like pretty much Civ 6 is a good, better, best scenario when you play it. And you know, unless you're like super new to the game, you're not familiar with how things work, then 9 times out of 10, you know, you're probably doing a good, better, or best scenario. I mean, to the best of your skill and ability. So there's just so many things you can do in Civ 6, you know. Like, I didn't really push culture too hard. Kind of got out additional cities a little later than usual. But every game's different. The feel of the game, the pace is going to be different. You know, depending on what you have as far as your resources. It's all going to be different. You know, so it all varies, and we will be able to finish the game in one more turn. So it's a great game. If you guys don't have Civ 6 or Civilization at all, I would definitely encourage you guys to pick the game up and try it out. We have Thanksgiving coming up soon here in the States, which I think anyone anywhere else in the world can also take advantage of the sales, even though obviously it's a U.S. holiday, but that is the next one coming up. As of this particular recording, it is September the 24th, 2018. As you guys are listening to this, for those who may be watching this in the in the future, it is September the 24th. So we got November coming up right around the corner. Let's go ahead and pick our part, and that should do it. And it's so funny. It's only 11 turns, but we'll activate him, which will probably end the game. And we can just do another alliance. Like, well, why would it ask for an alliance if we already have one? Or has it just been completed? Yeah, it's been increased. So let's just do the one more turn. This might do the game here, because there's no way he was only good for 5. He's only good for 5? Scientist should be good for like almost as many as 12 turns. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, all right. So 5 more turns. That's really weird. So it was a fun game. Enjoyable. I'm just going to burn science just because there's nothing else to really choose. Just go all science. But as I was saying in some of the earlier games, that some of my favorite YouTubers, they're still playing Civ 5. I thought about playing Civ 5 when I first got it. I just never got around to it because there was so many other games I was playing at that time. So let's just have him siphon funds. And he can disrupt rocketry again. Let's see. What? Someone disrupted our rocketry? That's not very nice. That is not very nice at all. So now it's going to be, what, 8 turns? Till we finish the game? That's not very nice. That was not nice at all. So 8 turns. It was only a matter of time. I should have maybe put the spy there. I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before they did it. I guess it beats going to war. What's this?
The ultimate end of any ideology.
Our pledge was broken.
Totalitarianism.
Oh, well. That's ridiculous. My guys are on my own territory. Now, see, that's just kind of one of those dumb things that's in the game. So now our relationship with Shaka is still friendly. We could just we could actually just see if he'll have a friendship with us. Why not? I mean, it's not like he's gonna. We've only got a few turns left. Okay, so he doesn't want to do friendship. That's okay. Whatever, Shaka. And yeah, we'll just finish up with that. And science. And we don't want a new government. We just want to do our next turn. Yep. I guess I could have brought one of those spies back. Put him on the spaceport, because they'll probably try to do it again. Look at the U.S. He's got his frigate. I saw that this is one that's been sitting here forever, because he's stuck here with Zanzibar. And we could, if we wanted to, upgrade all our guys. So enemy spy neutralize our governor, which is no big deal. Okay. And we'll just future tech it. And let's make a campus for science. Wonder how that's going to turn out. I wonder how that's going to turn out for Tamir. So here comes all the sabotaging and stuff now. And our spy, what's wrong with you? Why did you not prevent that? You have attracted enough tourism from America. Speaking of culture. Yeah. Woo, if we were doing a culture victory, ooh, that'd be a long game. Thank goodness we went with science. Alright, so here at home, are you kidding me? So now we got to do every one of the workshops. That's what, 3 turns? Yeah, it's 3 turns for that. And then we had, what, 5 turns left on the actual part, I think. This is kind of why I wanted as many trade routes as we could get. Yeah, see, it's going to be 3 turns for that. And foot. And then we'll bring him and let him protect the city. Home city. We'll, yeah, however many spies we have left, they're going to come and protect Kyoto, because we definitely don't want this nonsense to happen. What you doing, Shaka? How do you cross into our border? Guess we could have done production. No. You going for the culture victory there, Shaka? But it is interesting that I actually had to make an AA. I can't even remember the last time I had to make an AA for the game. We'll go to Toronto. You are coming home. And let's finish up that part. But if you guys are, thinking about getting Civ 6, Civ 5, if you even want to get Civ 5, start with Civ 5 and, learn the game and get a feel for it. Civ 5 and Civ 6 are different games as far as the way they play and stuff. But, people love Civ 5. And I like it too. I might could play a Civ 5 game. It would really be up to you guys as far as like... Alright, districts-based production towards provides gold, great engineer. We'll just do culture. And you can... I don't know, what are you going to do? Let's make a cruiser. 4 turns. It was great having you guys along. Playing Japan. I still need to play Shaka. I still need to play Genghis Khan. So those are options on the tables for a next game play. Maybe like a domination. I don't...
There is nothing like a dream.
Not a big domination play fan, but, can be done. Or I don't mind doing it. And you can watch production. So there, now we have 2 spies. He was not a very good one because our production was compromised. So that's shame on him. I guess we have to go with that. Okay. We almost wrapped it. We would have wrapped the game up in time. We hadn't got hit with the dumb sabotage and disruption. But I knew that was only a matter of time before that was going to happen. It's kind of funny that... Oh, look at Shaka. He's gone to Unfriendly now. Let's see if he denounces us on this next turn here. Here's another spy. You know what I'm going to do? First, let's go ahead and get the trade route going. And then he's going to also... Will it only... Okay, so it'll only allow one spy per component. Or per district area. Oh, how funny is that? How funny is that? Okay, so there are two of them. There are two of them that do the space project. So, we'll just grab them to grab them. And just go here and... Two more turns? That was a guildmate that just sent that message. They know I record and do games. They just don't know when I'm doing it, so... I don't mind if they send them while I'm playing. Your guys' support of the channel is always appreciated. Thank you so much, you know, for your guys' support. It can be kind of hard breaking into a new game or into new games. And Civ is a game that's been around for a long time. It's one that has a lot of users, a lot of players. Big community. Civ 6 has been around for, what, 27 years? The first game came out like in 91-ish. It's in the 20-year range. Maybe not 91, but it's like in the 20-year range. Or more, maybe. That Civ's been around. And that is the game. So Hojo Tokimune. We are Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover. And, yeah, we won't go into all the graphs or anything. It's no big deal. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for participating here on the channel with me. I appreciate your guys' support. Go ahead and click on that watermark there appearing on the screen. That would be the channel watermark to subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification bell so that you guys will know when the next content is coming out. And I'm sure we'll probably have a Civ 6 out soon again. I haven't decided which I'll play, but nonetheless, guys, I will see you in the next game.